Red Pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a good video, so you're going to want to stay tuned. You already know we're going to keep these videos coming each and every day. Stay tuned and let's get right into it.
Celebrities aren't actually aliens, are they?
Celebrities who changed their looks after becoming too famous. Doja Cat before and now.
Okay, so something a little different.
Something's definitely not
Sam Smith
right.
before and now.
Why are these celebrities turning to darker forces?
This is life.
Amanda Bynes before and now.
That's tough. That is tough.
Melanie Martinez before and now.
Cut it out.
He knows about. So people have been asking about
Stay
the
weird,
curfew
y'all.
and restock, and we can't do that just because the manufacturer.
Celebrities aren't actually aliens, are they?
Celebrities who changed their looks after
I want to show you a few things, and you can make up your own mind as you will about this little incident. He couldn't help but remind me of someone they've used before
We do
to
look like
push
it.
some propaganda. And well, they just kind of looked a little too similar to me, because each and every face I saw him make, he also made. And well, we know how they love to use characters in their little plots that they show us. And there's no bigger character and actor than Bill Nye the Science Guy. Because that's what he is. He's just an actor. If you think he's a scientist, well, go look at his laundry list of acting accomplishments. And in my opinion, this is just another acting role. But don't trust me. Let's hear what he has to say.
So we all have to work together to take care of our planetary home.
As human beings, we must support each other.
So we all have to work together.
As human beings, we must support each other. We cannot.
For entertainment purposes, though, of course, I know they would never stage anything. No, they're upstanding, believable, truth-telling citizens of the United States. Entertainment only. I want to show you a
You
few
know what's
things.
crazy?
And
Have you guys seen that trailer with this movie called The Substance? This lady is she's still trying to be like this actor, and she's taking like these substance to make her look younger. Like what if they did something right there? It's just so he can do this stage acting. You know, I'm pretty sure if they got that in the movies, they got that in real life. But that's strange, man. How he looked just like him. That's pretty strange. I don't know why.
Anything to say about your dad? Want to say anything about your dad?
This speechless.
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Are you familiar with the science behind why some people are early birds and other people are not?
That's not cool being all up in his kid's face. Or hear me out. What if they and on it too, and that's why he don't have nothing to say. Yeah, it's truly sad they have to be in the limelight. Yeah, they not laughing no more. They a part of it. I don't know.
Are you familiar with the science behind why some people are early birds and other people are night owls? Like, why we have literally evolved to be one or the other? Back when we were still hunter-gatherers, one of the easiest ways for us to be attacked by another tribe or a saber-toothed tiger happened in the middle of the night when the tribe was sleeping. This is why humans intuitively began sleeping in shifts. Back then, the night owls were the ones up all night keeping watch, stargazing, and socializing, while the rest of the tribe was sleeping up for the hunting and foraging that was going to happen the next day. But what you might not know is that this shift-based sleeping behavior was so important to our evolution as human beings that it literally became a genetic trait, literally passed down from generation to generation. Apparently, like 10% of people in our society today have this night owl gene. It's called the CRY1 gene. People with this gene have a longer circadian cycle than most, allowing them to stay awake longer. Or it could also be the DEC2 gene, which allows people to only need 4 to 6 hours of sleep before they feel completely rested. So don't forget that the early bird might get the worm, but it was actually the night owls protecting the tribe from the saber-toothed tiger in the middle of the night. Are you familiar with the science behind why some people are early birds and
That's crazy though. Like, how, like, you know, like, think about it, like way back then. How do people really sleep? Like, did they really sleep in concrete and stuff? Nah, bro, I couldn't do it. I would definitely have to sleep on some real soft grass, you know, with some fur on me or something. Like, damn. When you learn how to control your feelings, you realize that nothing can really hurt you. I mean, didn't Bruce Lee say something like that? I think he said something like that. What did he say? You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. See? That's real though. Shout out to Bruce Lee. True power is sitting back and absorbing everything with logic. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. Dang. That's real. Nah, that's a good quote right there. Shout out to Bruce Lee, man. Nah, Bruce Lee was tapped in. I ain't gonna lie, Bruce Lee was tapped in, y'all. I think Bruce Lee was tapped in, for real. That dude, yeah. Wise man for sure. She's sitting in the fire. Bro is sitting in the fire.
Yo, there's no way this is real. Fresh out of Mario Kart. This guy, he's getting chased by the cops. His friend pulls up in a faster car, zooms off and says, you know the plan. Zooms off, they're trying to escape the police. He pours oil like out of Mario Kart. And yo, there's no way this is real. Fresh out of Mario Kart. This guy,
that setup was
Ludacris exposes how easy it is for the media to stage and fake the news.
Man, working in film and television never gets old, man. I am on a set right now. Something really exciting I'll be able to tell you guys soon enough, but I was just thinking to myself, this neighborhood is a setup. It's not even real. I think Desperate Housewives shot in this neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken, but how dope is it that it feels like you're working from home if you were to shoot in this little made-up ass neighborhood? None of this shit is real. Matter of fact, just because we on stories, let me show y'all what I mean. I'm gonna go inside one of these houses. It's all a movie set. Wouldn't it be great to work in this environment? All of it. Set it up, whatever you want. Just checking in with y'all. Exciting things on the way.
see some love.
Another form of energy siphoning is provocation. So this is when someone is intentionally trying to get a rise out of you. So what they'll do is they'll say things or do things to bait you into getting into an altercation with them, or even simply just getting your attention. Now let's not get a provoker confused with a bully. A bully is a weak person who bulldozes and picks on people in order to feel strong and to look like they're strong. The way to deal with a bully is you stand up for yourself, and you consistently do this, and they'll eventually go pick on somebody else. A provoker is much more sadistic and evil, and you can't deal with a provoker the same way you deal with a bully, because with a provoker, when you stand up for yourself, they actually like it. They like when they get any type of response or reaction from you, because each time that you give them your attention, they're siphoning your energy. When it comes to a bully, when a bully is bullying someone, their behaviors are obvious. You can obviously see when someone is being a bully. As for a provoker's behaviors are a lot more subtle and covert. A provoker is someone who is a psychological villain. The best example of a provoker is Leland Townsend from the show Evil. If you haven't seen the show Evil, oh my god, go watch it. In the show, Leland Townsend is a forensic psychologist who was a master manipulator. He's a well put together man who comes off very charming. But just like all other manipulators, this is just an act. In this clip, he's speaking to Christine Bouchard, who is also a forensic psychologist.
Oh my goodness. Your testimony went poorly today, didn't it? I think the judge was leaning against LaRue until you testified. What do you think? And the sad thing is, you had so many chances to not get involved. How many times did I tell you to go home to your daughters? Don't get involved in David. But then every step of the way, you did the opposite.
The way that he's speaking to her, on the surface, it seems like he's coming to her as a friend and giving friendly advice. But beneath the surface, he is trying to cut her with his words and trying to provoke a reaction out of her. Now, Christine is a psychologist herself. After dealing with Leland a few times, she picked up on his behavior. In this clip, the way she responded to Leland is the perfect way to respond to provokers.
To win.
God, you talk too much.
Which is to gray rock them and to not allow them to elicit any type of reaction from you whatsoever. And you have to be consistent with it. You can't gray rock a provoker today and then give them a reaction tomorrow. In this next clip, Kristen is just coming home from work, and when she walks into her daughter's bedroom, guess who's there? Leland. Kristen has been consistently gray rocking him and ignoring him. And because of how persistent and relentless people like Leland are, what he did was he got connected to Kristen's mom, started dating. And in this episode, after a few attempts, he finally gets a reaction out of Kristen. And look at his face when he finally gets that reaction.
I've never been so turned on by you.
Those clips are just a couple examples of some of the things a provoker will do to get your attention in order to siphon your energy. If you're ever dealing with an individual and you clock that you're dealing with a provoker, the best way to combat and protect your energy from a provoker is by not giving them your energy. Do not give them a reaction whatsoever. And don't show that what they're doing or what they're saying is getting to you, because even if you don't give them a reaction, if they can see in your face and if they can sense from your energy that what they're doing and what they're saying is getting to you, even that is feeding them. When it comes to a provoker, you need to be consistent and you need to starve them. If you've ever had to deal with a provoker, another form of energy siphoning is provocation.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. Y'all ever deal with that? Let me know in the comments, man.
So Blackstone, which is the mother of BlackRock, acquires Ancestry.com for $4.7 billion. This gives them the total ownership of all the DNA of every person that has ever used this service. Now, I've been saying this for years. If you be sending in your DNA to any of these services, you are incredibly stupid. Remember that big scam that was going on for those couple years, and they were doing the nasal swabs? Skip
that.
Oh, I bet you're wondering what I'm drinking, right? It's Nature's Gatorade. This is watermelon, lime, and you can add some coconut water and some Celtic sea salt. And that, my friends, will nourish you more than any other bullshit drink that you can pick up from the supermarket. See, this is what you replenish the body with after you've exercised, not the Gatorade crap. You know, for example, it has citric acid in it. And I bet you're thinking, oh, it's just a bit of lemon juice. Yeah, right. The citric acid that they use in these conventional energy drinks and a lot of other conventional superstore products is actually derived from GMO black mold. If you don't believe me, just do a quick search. Sometimes just switching to whole food and organic foods without shitty bullshit ingredients that you can't even pronounce the names of might be the very thing to take you to the next level of your health, or even reverse existing conditions. And so as the world becomes more and more fake and utilizes more and more artificial things, be the one to stand out and stay natural.
I understand the sportsmanship stuff, y'all. I get it. But the way bro was talking on Instagram about them, like, I ain't gonna lie, I did the same thing, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning this type of behavior. I'm just saying, like, that type of energy they brought to them, what you thought, bro? Like, you thought he was gonna shake your hand after that? No way. Like, what? Are we crazy? I understand the sportsmanship stuff, y'all. I get it. But the way bro was talking on...
Mysterious 12,000-year-old skull with electronic microchip implanted. In a 347 kilometers long cave deep underwater, researchers have discovered a mysterious skull implanted with electronic microchips like in a sci-fi movie. This location is located in Mexico. The team led by Guillermo, he said, this huge cave consists of 250 pits, formed naturally, and contains 198 ruins, of which 140 ruins belong to the Mayans. The researchers found a human skull lying in limestone, inside with a metal plate. Mexican journalist, Pedro Sanchez said, he received confidential information from a supplier. This skull is actually implanted with an artificial device. At first the researchers thought it was just a regular metal plate embedded in the brain.
But the man who took on the European is called Bimbata. General Bimbata, Emperor of the Zulu Nation. And you've never heard of General Bimbata, who slaughtered in one battle more Europeans on that occasion than had ever been killed in a single battle in history before. And it was on the forces of Bimbata, that is the first time the Gatling gun is used in Africa in recorded history. And in one day's shooting, they killed nearly 30,000 Zulu troops using those weaponry. And once that gun is introduced, the entire war across the continent is changed, and history is altered almost permanently. But no one even discusses this war, because on the heel of this war will come what is called the First World War, when Germany strikes out against its partners in Europe, feeling they have disenfranchised Germany in the taking of Africa. No one even makes that equation. You get some stuff about the Duke of Austria with no equation being made about why he's been killed. But it was a fighting going on between the royal houses or the ruling families of Europe over the mineral resources of Africa.
You want to know some cosmic tea? Get excited. So today, September 17th, we are experiencing a partial lunar eclipse and a super full moon in the sign of Pisces. Now, this all is happening while we're in the season of Virgo. So we're in Virgo season and we're experiencing a partial lunar eclipse and a full moon in Pisces. So that's powerful. Let me explain. So Virgo is all about practicality, about being meticulous and detailed and analytical. Pisces is the wise one. They are intuitive, they're psychics, they're creative and imaginative. They are the dreamers. So Virgo and Pisces are sister signs, meaning they are opposite signs. So Jamesia, what does this mean for us? I'm glad that you asked. So this dualistic dance between Virgo and Pisces represents our physical health versus our mental health, the spiritual realm versus the physical realm. So right now, this full moon and partial lunar eclipse is asking us the question, what do we need to let go of? What do we need to transform in our life? Or what do we need to acknowledge? It's time to upgrade our software, aka our subconscious mind. So it's time for us to get real with ourselves. Is this good for my spirit? Is this good for my mental health? How can I surrender to the flow of the universe? What fears and addictions do I need to let go of? You want to know some cosmic tea? Get excited.
Well, fundamentally, Europeans had to somehow make okay their oppression. They had to make okay their aggression. They had to make okay their theft, their rape, And the way that they did that was to fold it into a level of normalcy in an educational arena, which suggested that these people, meaning African American people, were deserving of such treatment. That somehow African American people or people of African descent, Africans, were lacking what Europeans had as it related to intelligence, morality, physical capacity, spirituality, even having a soul. All these things were questioned by people, that various individuals within the educational system. When I think about, John Newton, who penned the Amazing Grace, and as we look at his behavior, again, this is an individual that said that black people were without souls and thus not destined for the next life, which then, in his mind, I imagine, justified his raping girls and women on slave ships. You see, so you look at that behavior, and then you look at statements by Carl von Linnaeus, a preeminent biologist, best known, said to be the father of anthropology, who is best known for the classification of species and genus and phylum, all of the things that we know as it relates to biological classification. He then put in the 1700s, into the pot, his notion of race classification. And of course, fundamentally, this becomes part of our education because Carl von Linnaeus becomes someone that's unavoidable if you study high school biology, for example. And what he suggests is that we are by nature, by a fact of science, inferior. That we are lustful, cunning, lazy, governed by caprice. These are the things he said were inherent, scientifically proven qualities of people of African descent. So one has to ask, why would he say such a thing? Well, you're talking about 1777, we're talking about a period of time when American chattel slavery was existing in the country. And again, we have to ease the mind and the conscience, not only of white Americans, but of those looking on at America, so that they too can feel comfortable with this peculiar institution called slavery.
The uvula is carefully cut using a scalpel until it's completely free to be removed. You see, the uvula can sometimes obstruct the airway during sleep, and this can cause bad snoring and sleep apnea. This procedure is often performed as a last resort. Afterwards, patients may experience a sore throat and difficulty swallowing, and while it heals, they are strongly cautioned to avoid spicy food. The uvula is carefully cut.
How many of y'all got that cut out? That's great.
The way that the kidneys get rid of waste is through urine. Urine is water, all right? And so if you don't drink enough water, you will not be able to get rid of the waste. The waste will accumulate in your kidneys and eventually back up into the entire body. So you gotta stay hydrated. Water is cleansing for the body. That's one of the primary reasons why we need it, to cleanse the body. Now, of course, we need it for our brain because our brain is very highly concentrated with water. We need it for our tissues, etc. But we need it to cleanse our body. So when you are dehydrated, you're in a state of emergency. In particular, you're going to be in a state of emergency with your kidneys because most people are chronically dehydrated. Okay, so staying hydrated is super important. The way that the kidneys get rid of.
So somebody has spotted in the stores this miscellaneous, mysterious mink meat. And I just know you wondering what I'm wondering. What the fuck is mink meat? Bologna, that's $2. But the only side effect is you don't know the origins of where it came from. Doesn't that sound amazing? This could be chicken, beef, buffalo, rat, snake, horse, all of the above in the mystery meat pack. Me personally, I don't like any surprises with my food. And you know what's crazy about this? Is that people are actually buying this mink meat because this is the last one. And another question I just realized, why are they two different prices for the mink meat? So we have two mysteries on our hand. Know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this mink meat in the...
People keep up, keep up, keep up. We got in this room, we go from room to room. This is what made Bad Boy. We go from room to room up in this bitch. Oh, Who's this? No. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Say what's up to the people.
Hi, people.
Say what's up to the people.
That shit is bright.
Say what's up to people.
Hey, people.
That's Cass right there. She's in the vocal booth doing what she gotta do. People, keep up, keep up, keep up.
If you want to grow your glutes, you are missing out on muscle gains if you do not use these 2 neuroscience hacks.
All right, I need you guys to stop doing what you're doing right now. Interact with this video, share it, comment, like. We need to get this message out there. This girl's name is Alexis Lorenz, and this is what she looked like a few days ago before being admitted into the hospital. So Alexis has a blood disorder called PNH, so she had to go to California to receive treatment. However, before giving her any treatment, they mandated that she needed to get 3 jabs for meningitis, pneumonia, and tetanus. Now, this happens all the time. The last time that I went to the hospital, I had a puck to my chin from playing hockey, and they're like, you're not up to date on all your, jabs. You have no tetanus jab and all this stuff. And they were trying to force me to get these, jabs, which I absolutely refused, but she wouldn't receive any of her treatment without getting, these shots. Now, this is on her TikTok. This is a couple hours after they injected her, and you can see she's like, UCI Medical, Orange County, California is trying to kill me. And this is her most recent video. This is tragic and sad, guys. Obviously, this is some adverse reactions, to these shots. And the doctors are trying to tell her it's not from the shots and all this stuff, but we all know what's going on here. I think there's a lot more information on her TikTok page right here. I think that we all need to reach out and support as much as we can. And we really just need to get this information out there, because don't let these people, these psychopaths, tell you what to do. These brainwashed, indoctrinated doctors tell you what to do when you go to the hospital, because they actually don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And Alexis, we're sending our thoughts and prayers to you. Peace and love.
Wow. Oh my goodness, man. That is sad. That's why you gotta stay away from them people, because they really ain't got your... They don't got nothing good for you, man. They don't. They really don't.
This is why you should not be eating Chinese fast food. Now, before you get a plate full of Chinese food, you might want to know where this food is actually coming from.
And they taking the meat out the truck, bro.
They
They
taking
taking the meat out the truck, bro. I'm not eating none of that shit, bro.
This shit ain't refrigerated or nothing, my guy.
What's going on, bro?
That's nasty. Yeah, man.
That shit supposed to be in a bag, bro. They selling that shit like that to people. That shit ain't supposed to be coming out like that.
Come on, take that slab off again, nigga.
Look at him. They trying to cover it up.
Leave a like if you're not fucking with Chinese fast food anymore. And I already know some...
Life is based off of decisions. I need you all to listen. It's not about what you're dealt. It's about how you deal with it. In every situation, you must keep your eyes and your mind open at all point in times. Your decisions are what pave your destiny. Fuck what anybody says about you. Fuck what anybody does to you. It's how you deal with it that matters. You are all gods of your own. You are all gods. You are all geniuses. You are all stars. You are all super fucking stars. You just have to make the right decisions. And that's all that matters. I love you all. Good night.
That is crazy, though, how life is based off of decisions. Like, that one decision that you made could either make your life better or make your life worse. That's just crazy. Shit, it really is all based off of decisions, though. Yeah.
You don't need food, you need charging. There are many different ways you can charge the body, like grounding or standing next to trees. You are a biological battery. When you feel hungry, this is not hunger. It's your body getting rid of waste from the colon. It's important that you fast. After 48 hours of fasting, your body starts to produce stem cells to regenerate itself. Your body will start to eat itself and kill all the bad cells. The human body is an electromagnetic technological machine. Every cell in your body conducts electricity. You need electrical food that's grown under the electric sun because you are an electrical battery. The sun's electric power is crystallized within the food. You are a light being, a hue meaning light and a man meaning manifested. You are light manifested. This is real food. You need electric food to charge your electric body. You don't need dead flesh. This is why you get charged in a court, because you're an electric battery. And when you get charged, you sit in a cell, a battery cell. This field shows sickness before your physical body is actually sick. The strength of your field has a correlation with your health. Thoughts are electric, emotions are magnetic. You need positive thoughts and emotions to strengthen this field. If you want to learn more, this book will tell you everything.
I'ma go raw, raw, raw. I'ma go raw, raw, raw. I'ma go raw, raw, raw. Just made the bitch at the club. Bitch just gave me a hug. I don't give a fuck, I'm a thug. Took that bitch to the hood. Fuck that bitch.
Did you know mixing honey and onion will boost your immune system by 200%? Mixing carrot and lemon will give you a flatter stomach and less bloating. Mixing ginger and honey will clear the lungs of mucus. Mixing turmeric and orange will protect you from chronic diseases. If nature don't make it, don't take it. Did you know mixing honey and onion will boost your immune system?
I got a question for all the motherfuckers who didn't let these niggas drop these checks in their account. What goes through y'all head when y'all log in and see this shit? Like, just yesterday, your account had $2 in it, if not negative. You log in today, fuck up the whole move, you see $184,000. What do you do? Do you wait on them to get it out, or you go get it out yourself? I'm gonna tell you right now, me, I'm fucking the whole play up. I'm selfish. If I was down bad, I'm talking about hurting. You drop $184,000 in my account, and you think we finna split it? Nigga, this my account. You needed me.
Right.
I don't need you. You need me. So what? You gave me the check. So what? It's about me now. You just changed my life. Thank you. Use the blessing in disguise. I'm running off. Tell you right now, you would never see it. I'm going to the bank withdrawing all that. And before y'all say, oh, you can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I used to work at the bank. I know. You can go in and get all this. If it's available, you can get it. If you know somebody in the bank, you can get it. The whole thing, down to the last 27 cents. Anyways, I'm not splitting that shit. It's mine. It's mine. And to the dummies that be splitting it or letting these niggas run off on their ass, just go to work, bro. That's my advice. Go to work, cut your habits, shit like that. Because I'm telling you right now, if I catch a motherfucker that's gonna let me put $184,000 in they shit and run off, I ain't gonna be making TikToks no more. I'm done with this shit. I swear to God. I got a question for all the motherfuckers.
Nah, that is a lot of money, though. Wow. What are y'all doing in that situation, though? Be honest. What are you doing? You keeping it, or you splitting it? What you doing, man? You keeping it in there? You going to take it out? Like, how you going about this situation right here? Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I keep it. I just keep it. Nah, I split a little bit. I ain't gonna be like that. I split a little bit. I ain't gonna be greedy, you know.
I'm 55 years old and I smoke. Do I look like I'm 55 years old?
No, you don't. You look great. And you think that's because of this?
I think, well, I'm gonna show you a picture of what I used to look like when my wife met me. And I don't know if you could. She'd be mad if I throw this up, but she's a beautiful one. But this is what I looked like when my wife met me. I was 256 pounds.
Were you eating differently?
I was, well, now I'm intermittent fasting. I follow her routine, but she turned me from that into this. It's like she shined up.
Yeah, you look about 15 years younger now.
Yeah, and that's because of her. I'm 55 years old and I smoke.
You see the cow, Savvy? What sound does a cow make? No! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. Y'all hear that move? You see the...
Let's talk about the amazing pecan. Pecans are a super healthy food, and although they're great in desserts like this one, they're also good in savory dishes like dips and tacos. They're even great as a healthy snack. And as a matter of fact, they contain protein, folate, zinc, fiber, and healthy monounsaturated fats. They're also low in carbs. They're nutritional superstars. So treat yourself to some delicious, nutritious pecans.
They
got you eating the butt of a pig. They have you drinking from the tit of a cow. And when that becomes molded cheese, you eat it. They also have you sucking on the bones of a chicken breast. And then they call it soul food, meaning that it's snatching the soul out of your body. That's why you get so tired when you're trying to digest it. And then you label it or name it the itis. When you hear itis at the end of a word, it means it's inflammation. So when you say you have the itis, that means that soul food diet is giving you inflammation. Like bronchitis, that means you have inflammation to the bronchial tubes. The only diet we need is the vegetation. Vegetation runs the nations. It makes you enhance. It makes you feel better. It balances your hormones. This is the medicine given to us from God. It's fuel. We have to stop eating for taste. We have to stop eating for entertainment, and we have to start eating to uplift ourselves. We have apple juice that comes straight from apples without any preservatives. You can juice them yourselves. They even had the audacity to try to take this apple of Eve off the shelves in America because it was enhancing people, healing people. So they're trying to make it illegal. Family, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Remember, your food is your medicine, and your medicine in your food. Apple of Eve's the truth. Please go grab a bottle before they try to make it illegal in America. All praises be to the
So why is it that scientists have just discovered food dyes?
I've seen this already, but someone else probably didn't see it, so I'm gonna let it play.
Inside of your Doritos that makes rats transparent. This is an actual picture from the science experiment that they was talking about. What the fuck ingredient is they using to turn Master Shifu into a blob of petroleum jelly? Literally resembling a... And I know y'all wondering what ingredient is it? Yellow 5. And yes, y'all heard this right. Yellow 5 is the magical chemical that can turn rats transparent. And if y'all don't know, this dye is damn near in every chip. Doritos, Takis, all of that. And now, if this dye is doing this to rats, what is this doing to the people that are consuming it? And why the fuck we ain't turned into Invisible Man yet? Why can we still eat it? But y'all let me know in the comments, what y'all think about Yellow 5 turning rats invisible?
Pee on me.
Wake your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms. I like my fish wet and squirming.
I thought I was dreaming.
You
almost dreamed on me, nigga.
Oh, you dreaming. It's a wet dream.
Wait a minute, I'm a pimp. You lost your mind? What the hell? Am I in prison? Hold on, no. Pimp down. Bishop.
Come on.
No. You got a line
Come
on.
Yo, nah, this movie never gets old, bruh. I can watch Friday, like, not all day, but I can, like, that movie never gets old, man, for real. It's a good movie right there, sure.
I hear from lots of people all the time that they don't think lion's mane works for them, or they don't really feel the effects of the supplements that they're taking. But this is because a lot of supplement brands do not use super high quality ingredients, or the dose isn't high enough. And I have tried so many supplements for focus, and Thesis is the first company to surprise me with their ingredients. Clarity is honestly the best supplement that I've ever tried for focus, motivation, and feeling super sharp, like really on top of things. It has alpha GPC for focus and attention, and actual high quality, high dose lion's mane for mental clarity. And it also has something really special, 7,8 dihydroxyflavone, which is super unique. I've never seen another company use it before. Helps to increase the birth of new brain cells so that you can learn, remember things, and rewire your brain to be more adaptable. If you put all of these ingredients into a drink or a gummy, it would literally taste horrible. That's why I don't take the gummies. But Thesis knows what they're doing with the capsules. And that's why Clarity is the best thing I've tried. So if you want to improve your focus,
Wheels on the bus go round, 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 round. The wheels on the bus go round.
It's okay, children. I'm just conducting a 3-point turn. Proceed with your singing.
Okay.
The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. No need to fear.
Why not, sir?
The engine's in the rear.
Okay.
The driver on the bus says
No need to fear.
No need to fear. No need to fear. I said, don't fear. I'm a balanced guy. I'm a balancer. Let me just turn this thing here. The driver on the bus says he's a balanced guy.
So I need a balanced guy, man. Hurry up and get us a
He's a
raise.
balanced guy. He's a balanced guy. The driver on the bus says he's a balanced guy. All through the music.
Man, my heart would have felt so deep into my stomach, man. Like, bruh. Oh my God. Man. I couldn't have been in there. Heck no. Even seeing this, bro, like, I already, like, why is he doing a U-turn?
I said, Puff, I got some intel. The guys are coming to kill us tonight at the museum party. He said, Gene, I don't want to hear that shit. He said, you ain't got to go if you don't want to go. You understand? But I don't want to hear that. So, quiet as it kept, I'm the only one with toast. You know what I'm saying? I know Paul don't have nothing. I know D-Rock don't have nothing. So first we lined up parallel to the door in which they have to come out. Right? You follow me?
Yep.
All right, we lined up parallel to where the doors they have to come out. Puff is running back and forth like, yo, he'll see a girl, he'll go grab a girl. He said, yo, Gene, remember her, she coming to the party tomorrow. I'm like, remember her? What the fuck is you talking about, bro? I never seen him act like this ever, because he don't act like that. Because even in New York City, once Puff get in the car, he'll leave his mama. We gone, we out. So Puff is like looking, and if you see the cameras, you see him running back and forth, looking and everything like that. I say, yo, y'all ready? He said, yeah, we ready. So we pulls out the driveway, and now we lined up side the street. Paul comes up to me. I said, yo, Paul, you good? You good? Y'all ready to go? You ready to go? I said, all right, because Puff had already made the decision that we're going to Steve Stout's house now. So when he gets up there and he said, yo, we were just leaving. No, we were going to Steve Stout's house. As I go to get in the car, this motherfucker reached down and let his seat all the way back. So now I got to put my legs sideways. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? And so then Kenny said, you ready? He said, you ready? I said, Kenny, run the next 3 lights. Run the next 3 lights, Kenny. Kenny said, for what? I said, motherfucker, run the next 3 lights, Kenny, or I'm going to drive. Run the next 3 lights. Kenny just took off. We got across the street. Tone, who was behind me, said, yo, somebody in the car pointing a gun at Big and them. I goes to open the door. Fucking, next thing you know, you hear it say, pow! Pap, 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 pap. Yeah. 5 or 6 cars were like, pap, 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 pap. Right? Fucking Kenny guns the car going forward. I said, Kenny, what the fuck is you doing? He said they shooting at Big. He said, we don't know who they shooting at. We stops right in the middle, right in front of Big's car. We stops. Puff jumps out the front seat and runs around there to Big's car. All that shit running around the block. I ran down the block and shit like that. That's bullshit. When we got in front of the car, he jumps out the car, ran over to the big side of the car. So now I'm behind Puff and I'm looking down the block and everything like that. And Kenny jumped in their car because he said he knew where the hospital was at. And now Tone was driving our car. So Puff said, Kenny, you know what the hospital is? He said, yeah, I know where the hospital is. And Big, he said, yo, Big, I'm going to get you to the hospital. Big, I'm going to get you to the hospital. And Big said, just do it before I close the door. He said, just do it. Lucy said he didn't say nothing. But I see he's a 17-year-old kid. He in shock and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? When those shots went off, I heard somebody was on your program said, everybody ducked down in the car. Only one person ducked, and that was Puff. Everybody else was trying to look back or was looking back at the situation. When we pulled him out the car, and I know people going, you know, because you know how the internet is. Yo, you didn't have to say that. When he had soiled himself, let me just put that way, and I grabbed him, and you had the stent. I dropped his leg, man. It's like all my strength had left my body. You know what I'm saying? And then I hear somebody say, Gene, what you doing? And I just grabbed him. And we put him up on that damn stretcher. That's a lot of dead weight, bro. But I was like, Paul came to me and said, yo, Gene, what's wrong? I said, that nigga dead, Paul. He said, no, dog, he just was hit. It's trauma. I said, nigga, he pissed and shit on himself. He dead. I said, Puff, I got some intel. The guys are...
Why do you say he and that? That happens though, I think. Like, especially me, like, I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will happen.
Okay, let's check on E40. Come on, let's check on E40. Cause the Snicker pack is getting freaky, Unc. He in there gooning with that motherfucking spoon. Now I'm trying to, cause I know he know what he doing, and it's like, we ain't never seen nobody do this one. I want to see this. Oh, that bitch already looking too good. Go on here, 40. Let me see something. Oh, you got ice cream. Oh, my weebalization. Let me get some of that. Please. Oh, that goon got a spoon. So that's the Snicker pie with the ice cream. Oh, this nigga drizzling chocolate. Damn. Yep, my back finna get big. I'm finna come up in that bitch talking about weebalization, all type of just E40 language. Ugh.
Women hold the portal to gain access to the physical world. That's what the Egyptian Ankh is. It's the portal. The Egyptians wore the headdress to symbolize the woman, because they are the master builders, which creates the human temple. The human body is formed by the astral forces of the 12 zodiac inside of the womb. That's why your body's made out of 12 cell salts, which are from the 12 zodiac signs. She harnesses the energies of the 7 planets and the 12 constellations to manifest your body. She is a womb man, and she is feminine, which is 9. He is masculine, which is line, 0 and 1, the binary code of all creation. That's why there's 10 numbers. She is curvy, he is liney, because everything's geometry, which is God's codes to the simulation. You are a soul, an astral entity in a physical body. When the male finishes in the woman, this creates a portal in the astral plane. SEX is a ritual, and if you do not do the ritual high vibrationally, you will attract a low vibrational astral entity to be incarnated in the physical plane. Every person you have SEX with, you have an astral emotional bond with that person. If you want a high vibrating soul to enter the physical plane as your child, you need to do the ritual properly. Never engage in one night stands. This is a form of magic. If you drink alcohol, you're drinking magic potions which invoke spirits. And yes, the earth is a flat plane. Women hold the portal to gain access to the physical world. That's what the Egyptian...
People really be having a lot of one-night stands, too.
Hey y'all, so let me tell you something real quick. What's the point in having potential if you never gonna put in the work to actually reach it? You don't get to where you want to be by making excuses. It's just interesting how we've been taught to look at failure as something to be ashamed of instead of something to use as a stepping stone for a bigger blueprint. Failure literally forces you to try new methods in order to succeed. When you get discouraged and you no longer want to try, you don't grow. It really all comes down to you putting in the work. How bad do you want your dream? How bad do you want to reach your potential? Like for me, I'm a very goal-oriented type of person. Like, succeed or fail, look, I'm going to learn what I need to learn. And I'm going to come back stronger. Like, you can't let your L's get the best of you and take it as you're not worthy enough, because that's not true. The loss you took only means your current method isn't working for where you want to go. So switch up the method. Try new things out and see where it takes you. And if it don't work, it don't work. Leave it alone. But if it do, it's a whole different story. Anyways, y'all, go for it. I don't care if you might fail or you might think it's going to be a terrible outcome. Try it out, because you just never know where it's going to take you. Hey, y'all, so let me tell you.
Oh, there's no way.
This person claims to have actually caught a fairy on camera. What else could that be? This is actually insane. Whoa.
People say they're not real and don't exist, but I'll prove you wrong. Look at this. Let me see if I get a good view. Just gotta look closely. Okay, so if we look towards the back there, near the bank. Yep, you can see it there.
So a very cool little fairy village right here. All kinds of little entrances.
Looks like something's watching us.
You can see there's another one there.
God, look at these big ass mosquitoes there.
Bro, that's not a mosquito. Stay weird, y'all. This person claims to have actually called.
All right, I'm cooking with white people.
That was good. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of good at the end.
Dr. Emoto has conducted another interesting experiment. He placed rice into 3 glass beakers and covered it with water. And then every day for a month, he said, "Thank you" to one beaker, "You're an idiot" to the second, and the third one he completely ignored. After 1 month, the rice that had been thanked began to ferment, giving off a strong, pleasant aroma.
Okay.
The rice in the second beaker turned black. And the rice that was ignored began to rot. Dr. Emoto thinks that this experiment provides an important lesson, especially with regard to how we treat children. We should take care of them, give them attention, and converse with them. Indifference does the greatest harm.
Yeah, that's true.
Dr. Emoto has...
That's true. Damn, that is a good experiment right there. Like, that is interesting right there. Damn. That's why, like, you shouldn't like ignore people. Like, you should, you know, just try to spread like, you know, niceness. Like, it don't cost to be nice. You know, just always try to be a good person. That's what I would say.
You have to do is whisper this phrase of anything that you're trying to create, and it will come to you, according to Frederick Dotson here. Okay, magical prayer. Before going to sleep, he wants you to whisper the following words, okay, once, twice, or 3 times. Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved. Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved. That is the phrase, okay? Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved. Okay, so you can use that for anything that you're trying to create. All you have to do is whisper this phrase of anything that you're trying to create, and it will come to you, according to Frederick Dotson here. Okay, magical prayer. Before going to sleep, he wants you to whisper the following words, okay, once, twice, or 3 times. Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved. Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved.
Most aren't aware that most parasitic organisms are purposely manufactured for this particular purpose, okay? These parasites have the ability of actually making their way to your brain and creating intrusive thoughts in your mind that aren't your own thoughts. This is what you refer to as the hive mind, all right? There's multiple parasitic organisms that have the ability of traveling to your brain via your neural network. First, they get in your colon and take residence in your digestive tract. They accumulate in size, and then they travel to your heart as well as your brain. Most common brain parasite is called cysticercosis, or CNS. Another name for it is the Toxoplasma gondii. This is public information. You can even Google Cosmic Family, all right? It says some parasites are capable of manipulating the behavior of their host, which is sometimes referred to as mind control, all right? These parasitic worms are found all over the world and are only a few inches long. They look like strains of spaghetti and spend most of their life inside the bodies of their animals. Toxoplasma gondii, the protozoan, is sometimes called the mind control parasite because it can cause neurological and behavioral changes in affected animals. but it also has an effect on us as well. They tell you animals, but because they don't want to scare the populace, all right? These Toxoplasma gondii are also in most of the population. Why do you think there's so many Agent Smiths in the Matrix? Yesterday I talked to a woman. She said there was a brain parasite that she had that was removed. When they looked at it in the microscope, it actually resembled this entity right here. This is definitely not a joke, Cosmic Family, and this is one of the biggest ways that they attack us. Now, to kill parasites and their eggs, okay, you need a combination of wormwood, black walnut, as well as whole cloves. These three components not only kill the parasites, but also eradicate their larvae. After killing the parasites as well as eradicating their eggs, you want to utilize chlorophyll as a binding agent, all right? Chlorophyll is composed of mycelium, and the mycelium basically wraps around unwanted materials to expel them out of the body, all right? It acts as what's called an expectorant. And what the chlorophyll is going to do is it's going to remove any of the residual parasitic organisms that may have deceased or died from the parasite cleanse, all right? So after cleaning them with the black walnut, cloves, and the sweet wormwood, you then want to utilize chlorophyll. This form of chlorophyll, Cosmic Family, is the most effective, okay, because it has spirulina as well as chlorella, which are both chelating forms of chlorophyll. Chelation is the science of gathering unwanted materials and removing them from the body. So which means that if you utilize this chlorophyll, it's going to not only remove the parasitic organisms, but it will also be more effective for removing toxic metals like lead, cadmium, mercury, barium, and things of that nature.
How do you take it out?
Just rotate and you take it out. Hey! 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 Motherfucker! Hey! Hey! Stupid motherfucker!
Wait, bruh. It's so many things in this video that is funny though. Like, first of all, why would you like?
How do you
why would you run on with this?
Just rotate and you take it out.
Like, first of all, you need the thing. I think you would need the thing he just took off. That's why he didn't mind taking it off, I guess. And he just dropped something. What is this? What did he just drop? That's the piece to it. Like, you can't sell that to nobody, man. Like, what is he doing, bro? It like, this is the dumbest move ever. This is a dumb move. Stupid. Very stupid. Then he just dropped a piece to it. And I'm pretty sure it goes to it. Like,
hey!
Did he really want that thing that bad? Or he just wanted to sell it? I don't think he just wanted to sell it. Damn. He got right in the back seat. And I don't think he got in. Nah, he didn't get in. He didn't get in at all. Damn. And then, not only that, look at the car. Look at the car. Damn, the car is messed up. That's crazy. All that for Apple Vision that he not gonna be able to sell. That's sad.
Now this is a pretty interesting load right here. How much do you think they got paid to transport this load? And I'm 100% sure that OTR Solutions will factor this load. What you think? Now this is a pretty interesting...
This is the tragic story of the Boy Scout who made his entire neighborhood radioactive. Nicknamed the Nuclear Boy Scout, David Hahn was a teenager from Michigan who was obsessed with nuclear radiation. When he was only 15, David attempted to build a nuclear reactor in his backyard shed, using radioactive material from household items including vintage clocks, smoke detectors, and gun sights. Within 2 years, David had built a functioning reactor which gave off enough radiation to be detected throughout his entire neighborhood. David was soon caught by police when they found hazardous materials in his car during a routine stop and thought he was building an atomic bomb. When David's shed was raided by the EPA, they determined that his project had created dangerous levels of radiation, leading them to dismantle the building and classify it as hazardous waste. This mugshot from 2006 shows David covered in sores as a result of his extensive exposure to radiation. This, combined with continuous legal and mental health issues, led to David's early passing at the age of 39 from an accidental overdose.
This is why I don't eat Chick-fil-A.
Getting at work.
Just says, can we?
What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening?
Getting at work.
We already in the grind.
Getting at work. You already know how I go.
Give you a little something extra.
Oh yeah, go
Show
ahead.
you everything is possible. And nothing's impossible.
Get them right, coach. Get them right. Get them right, coach. Coach, you good? What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening?
Getting at work.
We already in.
Wait. When I first seen this, bro, I was crying. I'm glad I'm not doing that right now. But dang, bro, I was really crying. It's just like, why are you doing so much? Like, why did you have to do that? He did not have to do all that, man. Like, he was just trying to show off. Oh my God. And then he just laid out.
In the grind.
Getting at work. You already know how I go.
Give you a little something extra.
Oh yeah, go
Show
ahead.
you everything.
He talking about giving us something a little extra. Like, he just had to show off. And then he took his head off.
And nothing's impossible.
And he talking about nothing's impossible. Like, come on, dude. You can't be messing up like that, man.
Get 'em right, coach. Get 'em right.
Come on, coach.
Get him right, coach. Coach, you good? What's going on?
What's happening?
You two get it right. Get it right. Ooh, yo, this is by far the funniest video I have seen in a while. Cause why? Like,
What's
why
happening?
you
Getting at
do
work.
this?
We already in the grind.
Getting at work. You already know how I go.
Give you a little something extra.
Oh yeah, go
Show
ahead.
you everything is possible. And nothing's.
He's gonna give you something a little extra to show everything's possible. Like, bro, stop. You did not have to do this to yourself. Coach just had to show off. He just had to show off, man.
Get him right, coach. Get him right. Get him right, coach.
This part, he just had to.
Coach, you good?
I knew that shit hurt it. I knew it did. There's no way. He was out of there. Oh my goodness, man. That was funny. That was some funny stuff right there, man. It's only funny because, like, he's gassing up the coach too. Like, yeah, get him right. Get him right. Dang. And then he over here doing the most. Do y'all see that? Man. It's about coach gonna be out for a week. I know. I'm already knowing. Like, it's not supposed to be funny, but it is. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really supposed to be laughing, but it's just like we thought he was gonna go crazy, like, you know, but he just was doing too much.
Give y'all some small things that you can do to make the biggest change in your life. Number 1, getting straight up out of bed. Don't snooze, don't scroll, don't even go on social media until you get up and get yourself together. When you do that, you are strengthening your discipline, not allowing your body to believe that it's in control. You're constantly overriding it. The more that you practice things like that, it's the more you'll do that in your everyday life and get more things done. Number 2, just be more intentional with your day. Have a reason on why you're doing something before you do it. Bet you it's harder than it sounds. Brain naturally operates on autopilot, so you can't change your life unless you're being very intentional on what you do. You gotta start having thoughts like, why am I scrolling? How long have I been scrolling? How long will I scroll? Because doing things like that could take up so much time and not lead you to any benefit. Number Number 3, replace music with sound healing frequencies. I'm not saying it's bad to listen to music, but once you start choosing frequencies over your average playlist, you will raise your vibration. That will lead to more positive thoughts and more mental clarity. It got sound frequencies that you can listen to for almost any benefit that you can think of. If you want to check it out, you can download it for free in the link in my bio. If you made it this far in the video and really want to learn more ways to fully change your life, I highly recommend that y'all tap in with my ebook.
Or another juice which is important, I think, for people to make when you're detoxing is a green juice. You know, whenever we see the color green, we're talking right there about calcium, we're talking about iron, we're talking about magnesium, we're talking about alkalizing your body. You know, chlorophyll is very important. You know, it's almost like the hemoglobin in our blood, you know, and it's good to help to build up our blood, you know. So if you have a low blood count scenario and so on, you definitely want to turn to some green juices. Or another juice which is important, I think, for people to make when you're detoxing is a green juice. You know, whenever
So today I'm making this healthy vegan, no chicken quesadilla, and I'm starting with some lion's mane mushrooms. Mushrooms are super healthy and enhance our immunity, and once I get them seasoned, I'm going to take some beans and add some tomato paste and spices. Beans are one of the healthiest carbs, so I eat them regularly. I'm going to take this all and put it over a homemade healthy vegan flatbread. Then I'm going to add some healthy vegan cheese sauce. Simply delicious. So save the recipe and make your own. So today I'm making this healthy vegan.
I have none of mine. So you're gonna have to make your own. Dang.
We all know this is what a real angel is supposed to technically look like, right, y'all? And we heard about the Dyson sphere, right? But do not let it fool you. There are angels that look like us, that have wings and everything, some wingless. Now the one that we was just looking at is called a throne's angel at the very top right. Now a lot of us are familiar with the seraphim that looks like this. You feel me? This is technically what they look like, but the difference between those and the other one are that these angels are part demigod. Now listen.
Angels and demons can't cross over onto our plane. So instead we get what I call half-breeds.
Y'all gotta pay attention.
The influence peddlers. They can only whisper in our ears, but a single word can give you courage or turn your favorite pleasure into your worst nightmare. Those with a demon's touch, like those part angel.
I know y'all remember this movie. Y'all remember this scene? And if y'all didn't see this movie, y'all must see that joint. It had crazy subliminal messages in there. These angels are mixed between these and us, yo. These are throne angels, or these are either hierarchy angels or demigods, yo. We all know.
Yo. What? Yo, come on, man. He that nice with it. I can't, bro. You know how many older people that can't even do this? That's crazy, man. Like, that's one thing, man, I never understand. Like, I will never understand why they go so hard like that. That's crazy, man. You would think we would know how to do all this stuff. That's
Baby, tonight's the night I let you know. Baby, tonight's the night I let you know.
You over here clapping along. Nah, that is funny. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Them sleeps on the plane, them a different type of sleep. I can't even lie to you. Like, man. But And then the like, don't let it do like a little turbulence. I don't know. That don't be mattering. Like, that don't matter. Like, I still be out of there. But you know, it like you what was that? Ambulance be waking you up though, for real. It don't be matter. I'm going right back to sleep. Out of there.
Who knew you supposed to be washing your apples with hot water because of the wax on them? And yes, I'm talking about like the wax that's in candles, the ones that you use when your lights turn off. Yeah, and they put it on there to preserve it and make the life shelf longer. But that same coat of wax, it doesn't leave when you buy it. Y'all see this shit? With a bag of apples, you literally can fuck around and make a wax sculpture. Now answer this. What is that wax doing inside of your body? And now you thinking that you're doing something by eating healthy, whole time you're eating wax, something that's toxic, foreign to your body. And the craziest, flabbergasting part about all of this is I was one of those people who was eating it too, that didn't know to wash your apples with hot water. And it's bad enough that we got, microplastics inside of the water, but now the food source is contaminated too. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about wax being on apples in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
What are you doing at my house?
Bruh, what the fuck do you mean? What am I doing at your house? We're together. I'm waiting on you.
We are not together.
Why ain't we together?
We fucked the one time.
Right, motherfucker, we fucked, my nigga. If we fuck, then we're stuck. You got me fucked up. I ain't about to fuck up one night stand me. Who you think I am?
You need to go.
Who do you think I am, my nigga? You're not about to put that pussy on me and fuck me good and think you about to fucking leave and go fuck another nigga? Got me fucked up, bro.
You crazy.
I don't give a fuck what you call it, my nigga. Did you knew what you was getting yourself into when I told you that I'm crazy as fuck and I'm toxic and you got me fucked up. You're not leaving me, my nigga. You're not leaving me now. You ready to go in the house?
Yeah, let me call my brother.
I don't give a f. Man, call your motherfucking brother. Motherfucker, we're more than friends. We're more than friends, my nigga. We're in a whole ass relationship, my nigga. You mean the world to me. Fuck is you talking about and I love you and you ain't leaving me. Now get your ass in this motherfucking house. Come on. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about, bro. Come on, bro. Why is you recording me? I don't give a fuck. Come on,
so
bro.
The police can see.
Fuck the police. Who the fuck is them? Motherfucker, come on, bro.
Bro, get off me.
Bro, come on.
I feel him, though. I feel it. You ain't about to run one night stand me. I feel it. Earth will temporarily gain a second moon on the September 29th. What? What did that mean? Let me see so y'all can see this. This is what they said. I don't know how true that is. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got a little laugh in, all the good stuff. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health away. Make sure you take care of yourself. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next upload.